Hey guys, today we are going to be recording the 2022 Senate prediction map as of September of 2021, obviously. And first of all, we're going to fill out some of the safe states that are 100% going to go to the Republicans. And if they all don't go, then I'm going to chop a toe off. If you pay me $1 million, how about that? That's a good deal, right? Anyways, this is going to be very obvious that we're going to fill the map in a way that's fast, in a way that I can, bullshit talk to you as I'm filling it out so that it doesn't get that awkward. A new piece of news is that Chuck Grassley will be running for re-election again as an 88-year-old man for the Senate in 2022. Not his grandson, nothing like that. So that's pretty interesting. We move on to the state of South Carolina. Jamie Harrison, the black guy, I think he could be running. Anyways, he's definitely going to lose. Next state that's going to go Democrat for sure is California, Oregon, and Washington. All the other ones have a more than 5% chance of going either way as of right now. Anyways, we move on. So right now, the Democrats debatably have a higher floor than the Republicans. But anyways, the state that's most likely to go Democrat out of all of these is probably Colorado. Obviously, I'd say there's a 95% chance that Colorado goes blue. I'm sounding fast because I have to do this out of obligation, not because I'm that interested in it, because I'm very confident we're going to win the Senate either way. We move on to Alaska, which has a Murkowski primary. Either way you slice it, I doubt the Democrats going to win, so let's give that to the Republicans. We move on to the next most likely state to go Republican. We go to probably, in this case, actually Florida, believe it or not Ohio. Florida with Rubio is going to go very easily Republican. Trump won Florida by over 3 in 2020 with the Republican midterm effect. I see Rubio winning upwards of 8 points, maybe 10 points. So safe Florida in this case. Now we're tied in the Senate. And we move on to the state of Ohio. Ohio is almost definitely going to go red, whether that be Mandel or Vance. I'll give him a likely margin. We could win that by 6, 8. However, whatever. Tim Ryan's going to get his ass kicked. That's all I know. Next state that's most likely to go Republican, believe it or not, is probably North Carolina. North Carolina already went to Trump in 2020, as well as he is doing better in North Carolina polls-wise than he was before, and not even, besides that, you see that it's trending red because of the midterm, but overall, the swing is going to be Republican. The trend might go a little more suburban Democrat, but that doesn't matter with the turnout rate anyway. So we're going to see this a likely R state. I see this as a R plus 6, but who knows? Move on to another state. I think we're going to win the state of Pennsylvania by a good margin. Okay, with the terrible polls for Biden, he's underwater. The Democrats aren't shining on their own. So because of that, I really do see us winning Wisconsin the most likely next with Ron Johnson. Ron Johnson probably running maybe let's say he's going for re-election. I think that we're going to win Wisconsin by upwards of 5, so likely, because he already won by more than Trump in 2016 plus the Republican year wave effect. Therefore, I'm going to give it to the Republicans in this case. So we're already at 49 seats. We're going to go on to the next state that's going to flip, and I think it's going to be Georgia. I think Georgia is going to go a couple points for the Republicans. We have Herschel Walker officially running, which I thought he wasn't, but I guess he is now. And we're going to overlook the gay son part. That's really cringe, and we're just going to give him the win because I feel like given the trend, I don't think the trend's good, but the turnout effect, black guy, this is going to be very easy for us to win. Raphael Warnock is not a good candidate. That being said, the suburbs are a big problem, but Herschel Walker is popular as a football player, so it should be fine. Is he a football player? Yeah, I'm not stupid. Anyways, we move on to the next point. The next next state we're going to be talking about is Pennsylvania. I think Pennsylvania is going to go Republican with Sean Parnell. Sean Parnell, who is a good candidate, who I think outperformed Trump by 2 points against Conor Lamb in 2020. I think he's going to be able to win Pennsylvania in the Senate against Fetterman or whoever he's going up against by around 4 points. So I'll give that a lean Republican. Okay, that's a good chance we're going to win that. The next state we're most likely to win is probably New Hampshire. I'm assuming that Sununu runs. If that's the case, I see him winning by a likely margin. He's extremely popular. He only needs to keep some of the extra support he has over Trump for him to win anyway, so that's going to be really easy for us to win. In this case, we have the state of Arizona and Nevada left. In this case, I'd say the next most likely state to go red is probably Arizona with Masters. Assuming Masters is the nominee, he gets the Trump endorsement. Brnovich is not it. We're going to give him a lean win against Mark Kelly. Why? Well, Arizona is turning blue, but given that the electorate, it's probably going to be like R plus 8 or something crazy. I see Masters winning by at least a couple points, if not 5 or something like that. So he's a good candidate for Arizona, as well as the trend is looking good. So with that being said, I don't think Kelly will be able to pull it off with his bald head. we move on to the next state of Nevada, which is going to be the last state I'm going to be talking about today, and that's probably going to go Republican as well. We have the candidate right now, Adam Laxalt, as the most prominent Republican running. I think he lost the governor's race in 2018 by 5 points. And given that the election was D+8 in Nevada in the midterm in 2018, he outperformed the national environment by 3, which is pretty good actually. So given that, if he were to even get close to that number again, with the R wave, like with the wind at his back, I think he'll definitely win with a lean margin in Nevada, assuming that everything goes well. If everything goes according to plan, and if the election were held today, I think he would win by a lean margin in Nevada. So as of right now, this is my prediction. This was a speed run, honestly. I was doing this pretty quick, but yeah, 54-46, pretty easy, right? Anyways, I'm 80% sure we're going to take the Senate in 22, and if we don't, that'll be a pretty stupid prediction on my part. And if the election were done in September of 2021, I believe that the Republicans would 99% chance win the Senate, okay? But that's the video. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.